Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. I just thought I'd show another one of my passions, Hot Wheels, and picked these up recently. So may or may not end up in my collection. We'll have to wait and see. I do like to sell them as well, but there are some that are kind of cool. I never knew they made a vehicle that was a toilet bowl, but there you go. But welcome back to another wrap up of my week at TTM through the mail. Just in case you don't know what TTM is, that's Lone Wolf Picker here. This is Kuno Barragan. I actually saw this autograph on somebody else's page, and I thought, well, shoot, as a Cubs fan, I need to add him. I don't know much about him. It's something I'll have to read up on. I do know he played as a catcher, so it looks like Randy Hundley followed as far as catchers wearing number 9 for the Cubs, so as he wore number 9 as well. And Mr. Barragan returned this in 22 days in care of his home. And then staying with Chicago, I got Tommy Hart, who also played with the Red 49ers there. I almost said the wrong team. And Tommy returned in 33 days. So that'll go in my Bears collection. And we got a plethora of things today. I think we're hitting all the sports today and entertainment world. This was the second time I'd written Harry Groening. He came back in 23 days. He's a really good TTMer. And 4x6 was one I had printed, and then the Star Trek gaming card. There's the back of it. I picked up a bunch of those for real cheap, and so he signed both of those for me. And then we'll shift over to hockey. And at first, where I usually open these up is our living room was not real bright, so I only saw this one signed by Basil McRae, and then as I looked closely, I noticed they did sign, they're all in silver, and so they're really kind of hard to see at first. But this was out almost 2 years, 736 days. So, and it was, I sent it to Columbus Blue Jackets because he's in their organization helping out. But I was it was fun getting that back. I didn't remember sending 4 cards, and usually I always tell guys to keep whatever they want, but he decided to send them all back, so that's kind of cool. And I'm going to save the best for last, actually. But we'll go to the NBA here, and Dwayne Farrell. These older Skybox cards are starting to grow on me a little bit, but I'm not going to get too many of them autographed. But Dwayne did sign in 54 days, but the only bad thing about this, and I mean, it's okay because I don't sell any of these. It bent. Now, whether he bent it or it got bent on the mail going on the way back, my envelope was just perfect. So I'm thinking it got bent on the way to Atlanta. So, but yeah, that'll go in my NBA binder. And then the NASCAR return, Bobby Labonte, and this is a hologram card. I thought this was really cool. I knew he signed, and this came back in about 50 days, so that was kind of cool to get him back. Not part of Caleb Cards contest. That'll be coming up next. And actually, Mike McLaughlin, I'll show you this one first, and this will be for Caleb's Cards contest. I did send this away, and it took 20 days to come back, but I also had another one of his cards, so I sent that along with it, and he signed both of them, so that was kind of cool. And then this one here, what I did this last fall was I saw a box of golf cards, the 91 Pro Set golf cards, and just kind of love background history. my brother and dad and I would go and play golf quite often, and then we'd go on trips. About a couple years ago now, almost, I lost them both to COVID. And so what I decided to do was find out who autographed in this set, and really stoked about getting Greg Norman back. My dad loved watching him play. My dad was actually a big Arnold Palmer and Jack Nicklaus fan, but yeah, it was really cool to get these back signed. So really good week. There is one I'm leaving out, and that's because I can't find it. It was another entertainment from Star Trek Return, and I have his letter, but I don't have anything else. So yeah, with that being said, there's another shot of the Hot Wheels, and then I'll kind of zoom out here, and yeah, see, I bought a few Hot Wheels, as you can tell. So, but with that, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button. Also, if you're not a subscriber, feel free to subscribe. It always helps out. And I just wanted to thank you for catching up on the second week of March on my autograph returns. Have a good day, everybody. Talk to you next week.